254. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.OCWEN.com.
All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent.
Thank you for calling the consumer speaking with Raj. Let me help you.
Hi, am I speaking to someone in the Florida location?
Well, you reached India.
Okay, I was actually calling to reach a supervisor in Florida. Could you please transfer me, please?
I'm sorry, who exactly would you like to speak with?
I need to speak to someone that was at the Florida location. I was given this number to call to talk to the escalations department.
All right, just one moment.
Thank you.
Hi, 1. El promedio de tiempo en espera es de 1 segundo.
Gracias por llamar a OCWEN. Todos nuestros agentes están atendiendo a otros clientes. Si usted requiere asistencia de inmediato y desea usar nuestro sistema automatizado, favor de oprimir el 0 para el menú de opciones de autoservicio. Ahorre tiempo y evite recargos haciendo sus pagos por teléfono o en nuestra página web. Para pagar por teléfono, sencillamente escoja la opción 1 del menú principal en nuestro sistema automatizado. Para pagar en línea, visite...
Thank you for calling the Office Customer Care Center. My name is Cindy. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, it's John Richardson.
Can I get your account number?
Oh, yeah. One second. Get. Is this the location in Florida?
No, it's in Texas.
Oh, in Texas. Okay. Are you part of the escalation department?
The what department, I'm sorry?
Are you with OCWEN Escalations?
Yes, we're with OCWEN.
Okay. Yes, I was given a number to call. Oh, here, I'll get you my number first. My account number is 713 018 9488.
And could you verify the last four digits of your social security number?
7512.
Thank you. And I do show an outstanding balance, $5,771.06. How can I help you?
Yes, well, I am calling because I've been advised. I was given this number by a mortgage banker through Morgan Stanley, who's a friend of mine, and I've been caught up with a scam going on with OCWEN, and I'm trying to correct it because I talked to Freddie Mac, and they basically told me to try to work everything out with OCWEN, and if not, I would have to seek an attorney's help with this. So what's happened is I was divorced last year, and I went to OCWEN to see about trying to have my ex-wife taken off the mortgage. Long story short, what happened was they took me through a modification process for about 6 months. Never was there any issue with me affording the house. It was just I was looking for options to refinance, but because my house is underwater, they told me, and I even talked to HUD counselors, and they directed me to OCWEN. Well, I worked with a representative in India for several months, taking me through a application process that took forever, and turns out they were trying to get me to go through a HAMP loan, modification loan, which I didn't need, nor would it have helped my situation because it wasn't a refinance. And they took me through that for 6 months or more. And even from the beginning, they should have been able to know that my debt to income ratio was so far off that I would never even have been approved for that. So what I've been told, and I've talked to several people about this, and the Federal Protection Acts that basically OCWEN violated. They were trying to get me on an in-house modification. They told me that I get declined, which I knew I would have, for the HAMP loan after the fact, and they are trying to force me into a modification loan. And I didn't understand it at first because they wouldn't give me all the information. They wouldn't tell me what was getting modified or whatnot, but I had no reason to believe otherwise, that because the only thing I needed was my ex-wife taken off the loan. Well, they had me go through this trial period that basically started after a couple of months, and they actually had me miss payments, which at the time I did not know I was missing payments. They just told me the new payment for the modification loan would pick up in January, and I started making those payments, but then I found out it wasn't taking my ex-wife off. Well, now they're trying to get me to send in this paperwork that I have to sign.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
You said you had previously speaking to a supervisor on this account.
I've spoken to so many supervisors over in India, and you there? Oh man, she cut me off. Hello?
Thank you for calling the Office of the Consumer Ombudsman for OCWEN. For English, please press 1. This office is your advocate for assisting you with unresolved or ongoing disputes. This office cannot assist you with general inquiries or requests for documents such as payoff quotes. For those inquiries or requests, please contact OCWEN at 800-746-2936, or you can self-fulfill your request using the automated telephone system or by speaking to an agent. You may also visit OCWEN's website at www.ocwen.com. In the event that you have received a recent notice of default and would like to discuss payment arrangements, please contact OCWEN's Customer Care Department at 1-800-746-2936. For those issues requiring the assistance of the Ombudsman, please hold and one of our analysts will be with you shortly. After you speak to our representatives today, we invite you to let us know about your experience by completing a brief automated survey. To complete this survey, please have your loan number ready and call our toll-free number at 866-513-2954. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.ocwen.com.
Thank you for calling the Office of Consumer Ombudsman. You're speaking to Anne. Can I have the loan number?
Is this the escalations department in
no,
Texas?
The Office of Consumer Ombudsman. What is it with regards to?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, you called it with regards to, if you could tell me, I can't recall that.
I was just talking to someone in Texas in escalations department, and my phone call got cut off, so I'm trying to reach them again.
Okay. Can you help me the name of the person you were talking to?
I can't recall. It was a female, and I was just talking to her just a second ago in Texas.
Okay. Can you help me with the loan number? I can look into another.
Oh, sure. It is 713-018-9488.
1488.
9488.
Sorry?
Let me say it again.
Give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Can you help me with your name, please?
My name is John Richardson.
And if you could verify the last 4 digits of the Social Security number.
7512.
Thank you for verifying. Give me a minute, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, were you speaking with the research department? Because the last note I can see it's the research department.
What was that
The
again?
transfer call there. You can make a note of their number as well. It's 1-800.
Hold on a second. Pen. Okay, what was it again?
1-800.
Okay.
241.
Wait, what? 800 what?
9960.
I can't hear you,
I'll
ma'am.
repeat again.
Yes.
1-800 241 9960.
It's
Okay, I'll
241.
transfer your call there. The call will go through an IVR where you will need to key in your loan number again, the last 4 digits of your social security number, and the option is research department.
And
Okay?
and where are they located?
Sorry?
Where are they located?
It's a global network, so I'll not be able to give you an assurity whether they need connected India or US.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Call now.
All right, bye. Let's try this again. 800 241 960.
Good afternoon, and thank you for calling OCWEN, where helping homeowners is what we do. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 2. For quality assurance, this call may be monitored and recorded. Although your call may be general in nature, we are required by law to advise you that OCWEN is a debt collector, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose if needed. Please enter the last 4 digits of your social security number, followed by the pound sign.
Thank you for calling Office Research Department. My name is Vivek. May I have your account number, please?
Yes. Who's this?
This is Research Department, sir.
Okay. Where are you located at?
We are in India.
Okay. I was actually trying to get a hold of someone that I was just talking to. I was talking to someone in the escalation department in Texas or Florida. Can you transfer me there?
To which department?
The escalations department.
Okay, the ombudsman.
What was that?
I see that you were... okay, can you give me your account number so I can just check which department you are speaking with?
I was actually speaking with the escalation department. They had transferred me just a while ago.
Okay,
It was
can
an
you
office
help me
in-
with your account number first, sir?
It is 713 018 9488.
Okay, give me a moment over here. Alright, may I know whom I'm speaking with?
John Richardson.
And for security reason, could you verify the last 4 digits of your social security number?
7512.
Alright, thank you for helping us to protect the privacy of your account, sir. Okay, how may I help you? Because you have called in the escalation department.
No, not collection. Escalation department.
Yeah, this is the escalation department, the research department.
Okay, I'm looking to talk to someone at the one in Florida or Texas.
Well, we do not have any direct numbers of Florida or Texas.
I was just talking to someone. Can you transfer me then, please?
Alright, then just stay on line.
Thank you.
putting in hold, sir. Do you appreciate your time, patience?
Yes.
Okay, I see that you were speaking with the Ombudsman Department, so if you still want to speak with him, if you don't want to speak with us, I can get you connected to their queue.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, I think, at the Texas location, a lady. Is that who you have?
Well, I don't see, records does not indicate that you're speaking to someone in the Texas location.
Okay, it was 2 calls ago, because I'd called someone else trying to reach them back.
I'm sorry?
There was someone I had spoke to last, but the one before her, I was actually talking to someone in Texas, and I got cut off, so I was trying to call back a while ago, trying to find the person.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to get you connected to the same department you were speaking the last time before you called us?
I wanted to speak to someone either at the escalation department in Florida or Texas.
We do not have any direct number for this.
Oh, I was just talking to someone.
Number for Texas or Florida.
Right. Can you just transfer me then?
Yeah, if you. But
I actually have a number they gave me earlier.
Okay.
It is 800-390-4656. Is that not the right number?
Give me a moment. Department number. All right, the number which you gave me, that is for our Ombudsman Department, that is Advocate General.
That is for who?
That is for our OCWEN Ombudsman Department, the Advocate General.
Okay.
So you want me to get you connected to that?
Please.
Sorry?
Yes, please.
All right, then just stay online.
For English, please press 1. Para español, oprima el número 2.
And I got cut off again. Let's try this again.
Thank you for calling the Office of the Consumer Ombudsman for OCWEN. For English, please press 1. Para español, oprima el número 2. This office is your advocate for assisting you with unresolved or ongoing disputes. This office cannot assist you with general inquiries or requests for documents such as payoff quotes. For those inquiries or requests, please contact OCWEN at 800-746-2936, or you can self-fulfill your request using the automated telephone system or by speaking to an agent. You may also visit OCWEN's website at www.ocwen.com. In the event that you have received a recent notice of default and would like to discuss payment arrangements, please contact OCWEN's Customer Care Department at 1-800-746-2936. For those issues requiring the assistance of the Ombudsman, please hold and one of our analysts will be with you shortly. After you speak to our representatives today, we invite you to let us know about your experience by completing a brief automated survey. To complete this survey, please have your loan number ready and call our toll-free number at 866-513-2954. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.ocwen.com.
Thank you for calling OCWEN. You've reached the Office of Consumer Ombudsman. You're speaking with Cecilia. How can I help?
Hi, Cecilia. I'm actually I was talking to someone in the escalations department a minute ago, and my phone call was cut off. I believe I was talking to someone in Texas, and I was wondering if you could either transfer me back to them or someone in Florida would be fine as well.
May I get the loan number?
Can you just transfer me? That's what they did last time.
This is the Office of Ombudsman, sir, but I need to know with whom were you speaking exactly, so that if the person is there, then I can transfer the call.
Yeah, I don't think I've tried this before and they didn't give me the right person, so if you could just transfer me back to the escalations department in Texas, they can find it.
We do not have a direct number, sir.
Well, I just called this number.
Do you remember the person's name or?
Well, I don't remember their name, but I just called this number a minute ago and was asked to be transferred to the escalations department, and they transferred me. Can you just transfer me to the escalations department, please?
May I put your call on hold?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Homeward Residential. To continue in English, press 1.
Para continuar en español, por favor, oprima el 2.
If you know your party's extension, please press 1.
What is this?
For faster service, please choose from one of the following options. Press 1 to enter your loan number. Press 2 to enter the primary borrower's social security number. Or press 3 to enter your 10-digit home phone number. We request this information to route your call correctly. If you do not have this information available, please press the pound key. Please enter your loan number followed by the pound key. In order to provide you with prompt and effective service, it is important that you enter the requested information. For faster service, please choose from one of the following options. Press 1 to enter your loan. 2 to enter the primary borrower's social security number. Or press 3. Please enter your loan number followed by the pound key. We strive to match each caller to the most appropriately trained associate to better service you. To avoid any further delays to your questions, please enter the requested information followed by the pound key. For faster service, please choose from one of the following options. Press 1 to enter your loan number. Press 2 to... Calls may be monitored and or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received.
Thank you for calling Homeward Residential. My name is Jessica. How can I help you today?
Hi, I thought I was being transferred to someone at OCWEN's escalation department.
Alright, so is your query about your loan with Homeward or with OCWEN?
Yes, I'm calling about a loan with OCWEN.
Okay, so sir, you'll have to call up OCWEN customer service number. I can give you their customer service number.
No thanks, I've got it. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's do
Thank you for calling the office of the Consumer Ombudsman for OCWEN. For English, please press 1. This office is your advocate for assisting you with unresolved or ongoing disputes. This office cannot assist you with general inquiries or requests for documents such as payoff quotes. For those inquiries or requests, please contact OCWEN at 800-746-2936, or you can self-fulfill your request using the automated telephone system, or by speaking to an agent. You may also visit OCWEN's website at www.ocwen.com. In the event that you have received a recent notice of default and would like to discuss payment arrangements, please contact OCWEN's Customer Care Department at 1-800-746-2936. For those issues requiring the assistance of the Ombudsman, please hold and one of our analysts will be with you shortly. After you speak to our representatives today, we invite you to let us know about your experience by completing a brief automated survey. To complete this survey, please have your loan number ready and call our toll-free number at 866-513-2954. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.ocwen.com.
Thank you for calling OCWEN. You've reached the Office of Consumer Ombudsman. You're speaking with Cecilia. How can I help?
Yes, please transfer me to the escalation department in Texas, or in Florida.
Okay, I believe you just called and the call did not get connected.
It transferred me to another segment. No, yeah, I just need, every time, I've called 5 times in a row now, and I'm recording all these conversations. Then that's what my attorney told me to do. I need to be transferred to the escalations department in the United States because I was talking with someone and my phone call was cut off.
Okay, but do you have a loan account number so that I could check with whom you were talking to?
No, I do not. Just transfer me to the escalation department, please.
Fine. May I put your call on hold?
No, just please transfer me to the escalation department. I've asked every time I've called.
Department. This is the Office of Ombudsman. I need to know to whom you were speaking to. If you were speaking to somebody from my office, if the person is available, then I can get your call connected directly to the person. If you just keep on informing me that you are speaking to somebody in the escalation team, we do not have a direct number. This is the escalations department. This is the Office of Ombudsman.
Okay. Please transfer me to the U.S. office again, please. I was just talking to someone there. All I need you to do is please transfer me there. I've called 5 times. I'm recording this conversation, and my attorney told me to call the escalation department. I've already talked to Freddie Mac about some issues, and I simply need transferred to the escalation department in the United States.
We do not have a direct number, but I'll get your call connected to a number that I tried getting you connected last time. To stay online, I'm getting a call transfer. Thank you for calling our office.
The toll-free number you have dialed is not available from your calling area. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again. The
390.
Thank you for calling the Office of the Consumer Ombudsman for OCWEN. For English, this office is your advocate for assisting you with unresolved or ongoing disputes. This office cannot assist you with general inquiries or requests for documents such as payoff quotes. For those inquiries or requests, please contact OCWEN at 800-746-2936, or you can self-fulfill your request using the automated telephone system or by speaking to an agent. You may also visit OCWEN's website at www.ocwen.com. In the event that you have received a recent notice of default and would like to discuss payment arrangements, please contact OCWEN's Customer Care Department at 1-800-746-2936. For those issues requiring the assistance of the Ombudsman, please hold and one of our analysts will be with you shortly. After you speak to our representatives today, we invite you to let us know about your experience by completing a brief automated survey. To complete this survey, please have your loan number ready and call our toll-free number at 866-513-2954. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.ocwen.com.
All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent. All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent. All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent. The Office of Consumer Ombudsman is committed to providing you with superior customer service. Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold or press 1 to leave a message, and your call will be returned promptly.
Calling has reached the Office of Consumer Ombudsman. You're speaking to Anne. Can I have your loan number?
Yes, actually, I just need to be transferred to your escalation department. I've actually, I'm getting upset because I've called several times asking to be transferred. And the first time I called today, I was transferred to the escalation department in Texas. And I just need to be transferred again. I know there's no direct number that they tell me. But of course, the number I have here is usually a direct number. But for some reason, it keeps transferring me somewhere else.
Do you want a call to be transferred where?
What was that again?
You would like to call to be transferred where? To the escalation department?
Yes.
Because you have called up the Office of Consumer Ombudsman, where we handle escalations at a higher level. But what you're talking about, Texas, let me check that for you.
What was that? What was that? I could not understand you. Hello? I'll probably get
Just
called.
give me a minute.
Okay. The number I was trying to call is 800-390-4656, and
Yeah, that's the same number where you've called.
Yes, and I was trying to talk to someone. I was talking to someone earlier that was located in Texas, and I'm just trying to get transferred back to the escalation department there in the U.S.
If you would like, I can transfer your call back to the queue. Not sure whether your call will get connected to Texas or not.
Okay, that's fine. Just anyone in the escalation department will be fine.
Yeah, you'd call at the Office of Consumer Ombudsman where we handle escalations. You can speak to me.
No, I would prefer to talk to someone in the United States who I was already talking to. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Did you speak to the research department?
I spoke with someone in the escalation department in the United States.
Okay. Can we stay online? I'll connect your call.
What was that again?
I'll connect your call. Can we stay online?
Oh, you're transferring my call now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to Homeward Residential. To continue in English, press 1.
Para continuar en español, por favor, oprima el 2.
If you know your party's extension, please press 1. from one of the following options. Press 1 to enter your loan number. Press 2 to enter the primary borrower's social security number. Please enter your loan number followed by the pound key. In order to provide you with prompt and effective service, it is important that you enter the requested information. For faster service, please choose to the most appropriately trained associate to better service you. To avoid any further delays to your question, please enter the requested information followed by the pound key. For faster service, please choose from one of the following options. Press 1 to enter your loan number. Press 2 to enter the primary borrower's social security number, or press 3 to enter your 10-digit home phone number. We request this information to route your call correctly. If you do not have this information available, please press the pound key. Calls may be monitored and/or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order in which it was received. calling Homewood Residential. This is Jasmine. How can I assist you?
Yes, are you with the escalation department of the OCWEN, or
I'm sorry, say again?
are you with the OCWEN escalation department?
No, I'm in customer service with Homewood Residential.
Okay, I don't know why they keep transferring me here. Where are you guys located at?
We're in Dallas, Texas. We're Homewood Residential. Are you trying to get in contact with OCWEN?
Well, I'm not sure. They transferred me here. I've been running into some issues with OCWEN, and I was told to call their escalation department in Florida. But this is where they keep transferring me.
Okay, well, let me see if I can pull up an account and see if your loan is with us or with OCWEN. May I have your first and last name?
Well, it's with OCWEN.
Okay, yeah, so you can be speaking with OCWEN. This is Homewood Residential. You said someone just transferred you over?
Yeah, someone from India transferred me here. I told them I was trying to get with their escalation department, which is located in Florida, and they keep giving me...
Yeah, they have a department in Florida. What's your first and last name?
It's John Richardson. Is there a way you can give me a number to the one in Florida? Because that's who I was talking to someone there earlier, and they got cut off, and I'm just trying to get back with them again.
Okay, I have a number for OCWEN, just whenever you're ready.
Okay, what is it?
800-746-2936.
Okay, that's their customer service. I was actually looking for a direct number to their Florida branch for their escalation
Right, I
department.
wouldn't know because I'm with Homewood Residential. That's the only number that we have for OCWEN. But they may be able to transfer you to someone in that particular department, though.
Okay, I'll give it another shot. Thanks.
I'm sorry about that.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good day.
This is hilarious. It's been almost an hour now. Let's see. Let me try using my Google Voice number. Let me see what happens here. Let's see here. Alright, let's try this again. 100, 390. No, let me try calling. 103 390 4656. Okay, I'm gonna call my Google Voice. Let's see if this changes things.
Thank you for calling the Office of the Consumer Ombudsman for OCWEN. For English, please press 1. This office is your advocate for assisting you with unresolved or ongoing disputes. This office cannot assist you with general inquiries or requests for documents such as payoff quotes. For those inquiries or requests, please contact OCWEN at 800-746-2936, or you can self-fulfill your request using the automated telephone system or by speaking to an agent. You may also visit OCWEN's website at www.ocwen.com. In the event that you have received a recent notice of default and would like to discuss payment arrangements, please contact OCWEN's Customer Care Department at 1-800-746-2936. For those issues requiring the assistance of the Ombudsman, please hold and one of our analysts will be with you shortly. After you speak to our representative today, we invite you to let us know about your experience by completing a brief automated survey. To complete this survey, please have your loan number ready and call our toll-free number at 866-513-2954. Or you can complete the survey on our website at www.OCWEN.com.
Thank you for calling OCWEN. You've reached the Office of Consumer Ombudsman. You're speaking with Cecilia. How can I help?
Yes, could you please transfer me to the escalations department in Florida?
May I get your name?
My name's John, but I just need to be transferred.
And you want to speak to somebody from the escalations department?
Yes, correct, in Florida.
This is the Office of Consumer Ombudsman, so I can try to assist you.
Okay, I just need to be transferred to the office in Florida. Please don't refuse my request.
We do not have a direct number, sir.
You either need to transfer me or give me a number to call.
No, we do not have a direct number for the office in Florida. Do you know to whom you were speaking to before?
I do not, but I just need to be somehow transferred. Is there a supervisor I can talk to give me this number? I've been calling numerous times for 1 hour now, and I keep getting the runaround. Why are you not Why am I not able to reach the escalations department? I have talked to the escalations department before.
Okay, so you must have definitely spoken to somebody from the escalations department. This is the escalations department, and if you've spoken to somebody, if you've provided them with the loan number, they will definitely go ahead and document the loan. So if you provide me your loan number, I would be able to pull up the loan and see who you were speaking to.
I don't know who I was speaking to. I just need to talk to anyone in the Florida location.
Just stay on line.
Every time I...
But I cannot assure you if your call would land in the Florida office.
Well...
I'll definitely try and get your call connected, but as I said that we do not have a direct number.
Okay, because for some reason they keep transferring me to a different company, and it's not the escalations department, so... I've had to call back numerous times, trying to get sent to the right place.
May I put your call on hold?
Please go ahead.
Thank you. your patience.
Hello.
Thank you for your patience. So just stay online. I'm getting your call connected.
Oh, thank you. I'm not sure. I think I just got hung up on again.
There are callers ahead of you in queue with an average hold time of 1 minute 6 seconds.
Thank you for calling OCWEN. All our agents are assisting other customers. If you require immediate assistance and would like to use our automated system, please press 0 for a menu of self-service options. Save time and avoid late fees by making payments by phone or on our website. To pay by phone, simply select option 1 from the main menu on our automated system. To pay online, go to www.OCWENcustomers.com, log in, and select payment. OCWEN website provides access to your account information, ability to print payment history, view credit reporting history, update your contact information, and request payoff quotes. Visit our website at www.OCWENcustomers.com for more information about these and other convenient services. Are you trying to avoid late fees? With our free ACH program, you have the flexibility to set up a fixed payment date so that you can avoid late fees and reminder calls. Our agents can set you up on this program during your call today, or you can get an application at www.OCWENcustomers.com. Are you looking for an alternative to paying by check? You can make a MoneyGram payment or send payments using your bank's bill pay service. Contact MoneyGram at 800-555-3133 or visit their website, www.moneygram.com, to find a MoneyGram office.
Thank you for calling Aqua's Customer Care Center. My name is Kendrick. My ex on speaking with today.
Yeah, what was your name again?
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Hi, Kendrick. My name is John Richardson. How are you?
Hello.
Yes. Where are you located? Are you with the escalation department?
And I'm this is customer care
Where are you located at?
in Houston.
Oh, in Houston. Oh, okay. I'm from Houston. Yes, and you're with OCWEN?
Yes.
Okay. Is there, in case I get cut off, I was cut off earlier, is there a number I can call you back at with an extension?
I don't have a direct line. You have to contact the regular customer care customer service number 800-1-800-746-2936.
The 800-746-2936?
Yes.
Okay. And you said you're with customer care?
Yes, this is customer care department.
Okay. Do you have an extension, or just is there another, in case I get called?
I mean, I have an extension you will be able to use it. Gives me.
Okay.
My extension is 47732.
47532?
47732.
47732. Thanks. Well, Kendrick, hi. My name is John Richardson. Kind of a long story short, my original loan was sold to OCWEN while I was going through a divorce, and I've been working with OCWEN for some time trying to either get refinancing done or something to get my ex-wife off the loan. What had happened is about a year ago, I approached OCWEN about seeing what my options were, and refinancing was going to be difficult because my house is underwater. So I talked to some HUD counselors and whatnot, and they kept redirecting me to work with my bank. And OCWEN for several months were trying to take me through a modification loan process. Well, I never had any problems affording my house. The only thing I needed to do is get my ex-wife off. Well, long story short, for 6 months they took me through this application process, forever, and come to find out they were trying to get me approved for what's called the HAMP loan. Well, the HAMP loan, one, would have never helped me with anything because I needed my ex-wife off. I did need a modification. And two, they should have known from the very beginning that I would not have been approved for it because my debt-to-income ratio is so far off the charts. So what they ended up doing, though, they said they were going to do an in-house modification for me. So they said, yes, we're going to start a trial period that will start in January, and you'd pay $816 a month. And after that, we would modify your loan. Well, or they'd modify my loan permanently. Well, I said, well, I don't understand how the payment is so much lower than it originally was, because it was originally $1,300. And come to find out, they wouldn't give me any of the information, and they told me that instead of them doing a refinance or anything that took my wife off, which they led me to believe the whole time because that was the only reason I've ever called them in the first place, they were extending what was left of my 30-year loan out to a 40-year loan, not taking my ex off of it. And now I'm finding out that I need to either refinance or do what's called a HARP loan, which would be a refinance, and it would take my ex-wife off. But when they started that trial period, they had me actually miss payments before that of my regular payments. So because they tricked me into the missed payments, I can't qualify for a HARP loan and I can't qualify for a refinance now. And I have talked to Freddie Mac, who owns the loan, and they advised me to work with OCWEN to do a few things. They, one, want to fix my credit, to amend my credit to where it does not show any missed payments, and then work with me on making sure everything is current, and therefore so I can refinance and bring everything to even. And Freddie Mac said they should easily be able to do that. And if for some reason they refuse to work with you, you'll probably need to seek legal help and everything. So, it seems like this would be hopefully pretty simple to fix, but I've been getting the runaround every time I've tried to call and talk to someone. It's been quite frustrating. And according to our divorce decree, I was supposed to have the home refinanced in December of 2012, and because I was not able to, I could possibly be getting sued from her. So I'm kind of in a situation now where, I need to have my ex-wife taken off the loan. And the last time I talked to the people in India, they said they were going to work on something for me, but they never got back to me. I've been just continuing to get the runaround. And I'm finding out now also that they've, violated several things in the Protection Acts, the Federal Protection Acts that they've in place for these things. So I'm looking to see if I can have someone help me with this situation, and before I have to go to the courts with all of this. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. Give me a chance to do your account. What's your account number?
My account number is 713-018-9488.
And you said John, and what was your last name again?
Oh, Richardson.
Just a moment. And could you please verify the last 4 digits of your social security number?
Sure, it's 7512.
And thank you for helping us protect the privacy of the account.
What was that?
And thank you for helping us protect the privacy of the account.
Okay.
Okay. Just one moment. Okay, and it's prompted me to ask you some hardship questions. What was the reason you was having trouble making your mortgage payment?
No, you're not understanding. Do you have a supervisor I might could talk to that's there? I've been really having a lot of issues getting to the right person. I've never had a problem making my payment. OCWEN has been tricking me into trying to do a modification loan. That they're basically scamming me. I just talked to Freddie Mac and they advised me to call the escalation department in the United States because they understand there's been a lot of problems with this. And I'm just trying, otherwise they said I would need to probably get an attorney for a class action lawsuit. So I'm just trying to fix my problem so I don't have to do all of this.
Okay, and you state that you're trying to refinance, and you haven't been able to do that.
Right, simply because OCWEN has forced me to miss payments. See, OCWEN has been taking me down, trying to trick me into doing a modification loan with them. It's been a year now since I've started working with them, and I've never needed a modification. All I needed to do was somehow take my ex-wife off the loan. And instead of helping me, they tricked me into missing payments and trying to do some modification loan, which they led me to believe was going to be a HARP loan. In fact, it was over 6 months. They had me going through an application process that I never would have been approved for because my debt to income ratio was off. They should have immediately disqualified me. And instead they took me through a process and then said they were going to do an in-house modification, and it didn't even take my ex-wife off the loan. So I've been getting the runaround from OCWEN from some time now, and I've been told to try to work with them and for a solution. Because, they did not tell me I was going to miss payments. They told me that I was to start a trial period in January, but now I've discovered there's missed payments on my credit, so I need to have those amended, and as well as I need everything to be brought to even, so I can continue making my regular payments of what they were supposed to originally be.
Well, the OCWEN, they actually partner with refinancing company. They don't actually do the refinancing. The refinance companies that we partner with, they say that your loan is not eligible for either one of them.
Yeah, I understand all of that. Do you have a supervisor I can talk to, please?
I can see if there's a supervisor available, but
yeah, please.
I will have to go in and explain your case to them. And I'm trying to see what is your issue as far as, okay, you're trying to refinance.
Well, I was trying to refinance a year ago. See, that's the thing. I could not do a regular refinance because my house was underwater at the time, a year ago. And I was told OCWEN would help me with a modification process. Well, they were supposed to help me with the HARP loan. But instead of doing that, they had me do the wrong loan. They had me miss payments. They told me to miss those payments. to start this new trial loan that I thought at the time. And every time I asked them, I recorded all the conversations. Every time I asked them, okay, we're doing an in-house modification that takes my ex-wife off, they said yes. And it turns out that it was not. They were not answering my questions. And now I'm not able to make a payment because it's showing my loan is default, or is, like, I'm past due, I think, like almost $6,000. Yeah, like $5,771.06. Right. You know, and they're telling me I have to either pay that or I have to sign these modification papers, which the modification papers they want me to sign also requires my ex-wife's signature, who has not even lived in the house for over a year now, and it doesn't take my ex-wife off the loan. So, you know, I've been working with Freddie Mac on this issue because that's who owns the loan, and they see where OCWEN has done everything incorrectly, and they told me to call OCWEN back to try to resolve the mistake OCWEN made and to restore my credit and to bring everything up to even. And they said, and Freddie Mac said they should be able to do that if this was their mistake, and if not, I should hire an attorney to sue them. They said that, yeah, they've had other issues with this, and they said, yes, that's become a problem, but if you call them, they should be able to work it out with you. And that's all I'm trying to do. I've never had a problem affording my house. The only reason that back payment that payment of $5,700 is due is because OCWEN had me miss payments, and then they reduced my payments for no reason at all. That's something they told me to do, and they led me to believe that everything I was doing was to take my ex-wife off. And come to find out, none of it was. It was a scam to try to make me do their modification loan. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm hoping, you know, someone here can help me out with this, because this is who Freddie Mac told me to call. So,
okay.
Every time I've talked to someone in the India locations, they keep giving me the runaround over and over and over again.
Okay, so you spoke with a supervisor on the 1st, and they said
Yes.
they were going to check with the assumption department.
Yeah, and they were supposed to call me back last week, and no one ever called me back. So I'm getting tired of talking to people over in India simply because no one calls me back, and they keep giving me the runaround. You know, I mean, just like when I first applied for what I found out is the HAMP loan, or the HAMP modification, you know, that took me almost 8 months to go through, and come to find out, it was not even what they were supposed to have me do. They were taking me through a process. You know, they should have told me you don't qualify for a HAMP loan because my debt to income ratio was too far off the charts. And the only reason I called them was to say, hey, I need my ex-wife off the loan. What are my options? And they took me through 8 months of wasting my time and everyone else's time for nothing. So I've got to a point now I can't trust them, because I found out they tried to scam me into doing an in-house modification. And the in-house modification basically says it does nothing for me other than it forces me into foreclosure, because I can't do a modification loan that includes my ex-wife who doesn't live here, and I can't keep making payments because they don't let me make payments unless I pay this almost $6,000, which is ridiculous because I never should even have gotten to this point. So this is what I'm trying to fix. I mean, does it make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because, you know, I'm getting very frustrated with it's been over a year now, and I'm just trying to talk to the right person. A friend of mine who's a mortgage banker for Morgan Stanley is familiar with OCWEN. He knows some people at OCWEN, and he said that, you know, they should be able to restore my credit and bring everything to even. You know, and he says if they don't, I have to hire an attorney. And, you know, I don't want to hire an attorney because I can't afford that either. But if I have to, I have to. So, you know, are you someone that can help me with this?
No, as I said, all I can do is speak with you in regards to as far as the refinancing. We don't have the options with the
Okay.
companies that we know with.
I understand you're a debt collector, you're a debt company, you're not a mortgage company. I understand that, but what I need is my credit restored, and I need the payments brought to even, so it doesn't show me behind, so I can start making my payments again.
Well, at this point right now, you will have to continue with a modification. If you
Okay, and that's what you're not understanding. I can't continue the modification because it's not something that I asked for. The people in India, the OCWEN, tricked me into trying to do this modification loan. My ex-wife is on the loan. She has not lived in this house for over a year. What I need to do is have OCWEN restore my credit to not show missed payments. I need them to bring everything back to even, so I can either apply for a HARP loan, because they won't let me apply for a HARP loan showing missed payments. And I never missed a payment. OCWEN told me to miss these payments because my new payments were starting up in January. So it's showing all these missed payments. It's showing that $5,700, you know, past due, simply because I didn't even know about that until this past week that they were doing this. So what I need your help with is to either you or find someone that can help me with restoring my credit, because otherwise I have to sue OCWEN for this. This is ridiculous. I've never had a problem affording my house. All I needed to do was find out a direction to go to take my ex-wife off. And the only way to do that is to do a refinance, either through a HARP or just a simple refinance. And instead of OCWEN helping me with that, they tricked me into this modification loan. And that's as simple as that. They purposely tried to trick me into staying with them. So,
I'd say the only way for you to have your credit to be restored is you reinstate the account, or you do the modification.
Actually, that's incorrect. Actually, that is incorrect, because I do know I used to work for a bank.
So you're saying that? Go on.
Yeah, I've worked for a bank. See, the thing is, OCWEN has taken advantage of a situation and tricked me into trying this modification, which they led me to believe would take my wife off. And it was all a lie. What I need now, though, because
if your wife signed the documents, then it wouldn't take the modification, wouldn't take the wife off the loan.
What was that again?
The modification wouldn't take her off the loan. It was the way to take her off.
Kendrick, I
understand that that's what you're telling me.
I understand all of this. The thing is, I asked OCWEN a year ago to say, hey, I need to take my ex-wife off the loan. What are my options? They should have taken me through the process for a HARP loan, which is a modification to refinance by reducing my principal and also taking my spouse off the loan. That was all I wanted. What OCWEN did, though, instead, is trick me into doing an in-house modification loan. I would have been approved for a HARP loan. I had all the credentials, I had all the qualifications for a HARP. What they did instead was take me down the wrong path, intentionally, They tried to get me to do an in-house modification, which I can't do because I'm not married anymore. My ex-wife doesn't even live here anymore.
Well, you can do the modification. You just have to, if you have a quick claim deed and the divorce decree, she doesn't have to sign the modification document.
Well, the thing is, though, the quitclaim deed does not take her off the mortgage, though. She's still listed on the mortgage.
No, it doesn't take her off the mortgage. But if she doesn't want anything to do with the property, then she can sign that quitclaim deed, and you can go on and modify the loan without her signatures.
The thing is, though, I can't, but it still will have her on the mortgage. The quitclaim deed doesn't take her off the mortgage.
Right. Well, if you do the modification, and you continue to make your payments timely, then your credit will, in return, get better because you're making the payment. So in the future, you can find a bank or a company that will refinance you.
Well, okay. The problem, though, is that I can't do that until my credit is restored.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The process is if you want to go on and do the modification, and you make your payments timely, your credit will in turn get better with time, and from there you can if you see some banks, or companies that will modify your loan, refinance your loan, then you can take advantage of that at that time.
So you're saying if I do the modification, because I have a divorce decree that shows that I'm getting the home, do I still need to do you're saying I still need to do a quick claim deed?
Well, in order for her not to have to sign any of the modification documents, we would have to have a quick claim deed.
Okay. If I have her do the quick claim deed, and I sign the modification papers and send them in, will she still be listed on the mortgage of the modification loan?
She'll still be on the account. She'll still be on the mortgage until you refinance. But the quick claim deed just says she doesn't want to have anything to do with the property.
Okay.
She wants to have.
Well, see, that doesn't help me, because all she's going to do is sue me. That's the thing. Yes, because she does not live in the house anymore. OCWEN was supposed to take me through a HARP loan. That's what I asked them for from the very beginning. They did not do what I requested. They tricked me into doing what's called they pretended to have me apply for a HAMP loan, and instead tried to trick me into doing in-house modification. Do you understand? I mean, a year ago, they should have just taken me through the HARP process. I would have been approved. I've had a mortgage broker. I've had a mortgage bank manager look at all my credentials and say, yes, you would have been approved for a HARP loan very easily. They said you should have never been taken through the HAMP process. They said they looked at the paperwork and they said, why did they take you through this process? Your debt to income ratio would have been the first red flag. So now what I'm stuck with is that my number one goal through this whole thing from the very beginning has just been to get my ex-wife off the mortgage. And to do that, there's only two ways to do that. Just a regular straight refinance or a HARP loan, a HARP modification. OCWEN, that's what I asked them every time to do, and they did not do it. They instead tricked me into a home or a in-house modification, They tricked me into missing payments because they did not tell me I was missing payments when I missed those payments. They told me that my new payments would start in January. I think Rupesh was my representative over in India who I talked to. And I'm finding out after the fact now that I'm stuck because I can't do a modification loan because my ex is not going to do a quick claim deed because that doesn't take her off the loan. She doesn't care. She just needs to be taken off the loan. So because OCWEN has tricked me into doing that in-house and tricked me into missing payments, I all of a sudden can't refinance my home, or I cannot apply for a HARP, which ends this month if I'm to put in for it. So what can you do for me for that? Because OCWEN scammed me. You understand that? I know what you're seeing on paper, but OCWEN has mishandled my account from the very beginning when they took it over from Bank of America. I don't want to sit there and repeat this over and over again, but I don't think you're getting the idea of what I'm trying to explain.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So what is there a supervisor I can talk to? Because you're being really nice, but you're just not answering any of my questions.
I'm sorry.
I said, you're being really nice, but you're not understanding the dilemma here because you keep telling me to do things that don't help my situation. I need OCWEN to go back and fix what they screwed up.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand. What do you want OCWEN to do?
I want OCWEN to restore my credit to show where it does not show missed payments. I want them to bring everything to even, showing no past dues. I'll make my next current payment, but I don't want anything showing any past payments. And then I want them to take me through the HARP process. What OCWEN has done is trick me to not. They've made it to where I'm not able to refinance my home because of what they did. They're almost trying, and what I've also read, I've seen class action lawsuits where they basically force people into foreclosure. They don't need to be in foreclosure. I have a great job. I make good money. I can make my payments. But the thing is, OCWEN had me miss payments on purpose. I did not know I was missing payments. So therefore, now I'm in a situation, and I'm not the only person that's done this. And Freddie Mac told me, they looked at my records, they answered my explanations, I have the recordings, and they said, call OCWEN, have them fix it. If they do not fix it, you'll need to have an attorney fix it for you. So, I need OCWEN to simply restore my credit, bring everything back to even, and then work with me to go through the HARP process. And that's what they should have done a year ago. It's been over a year now. They should have done this from the very beginning. You understand?
Trying to see is how are they going to restore your credit and your.
They need to do an amendment. How
are they going to satisfy their reinstatement amount?
They'll do what's called a credit amendment. It's really simple. It's something that it takes 5 minutes for them to do and about 30 days for it to show up on my credit. They need to do an amendment on my credit, and then they need to bring my financing back to even. It's not that hard to do. I've done it before when I worked in the banks.
But you don't pay the payments, but your 5% payments due.
Well, the thing is, those payments would not have shown me past due had OCWEN not been having me, one, miss my payments, and then making me do these modified payments. What I need them to do is to restore that credit, and also to bring everything up to even. So take that $5,700 plus whatever my next payment is, and roll it back into the mortgage so I can pick up my payments as current, because that's the problem. You know, OCWEN has done me wrong, and I'm trying to have them make it right so I can go start from where I was a year ago, where I need to go through the HARP process or either a refinance, because a bank will not refinance me unless I don't show any missed payments for 12 to 24 months. My ex-wife is going to sue me because my home was supposed to be refinanced in December of 2012 according to court papers. And that should have been easy to do for me. But OCWEN has delayed this process and unethically had me, tricked me into this modification loan. And Freddie Mac even pointed out the Federal Protection Acts that they violated. I mean, it's pretty black and white as far as the mistakes that were made. So, is it something you can help me with, or is there someone else I can talk? Because I've been on the phone a good while now, and if we're not going to get anywhere, I just need to see if there's someone I can talk to resolve this.
Like I said, I can see if there's people out available, but they're going to tell you the same thing in regards to, I mean, you did the trial payment plan.
Yeah. The thing is, the reason I did the trial payments is because they told me this is everything I was asking for. They told me that, you're going to go through a modification loan, and after you do that, they led me to believe that this trial period was going to lead to some sort of modification that took my ex-wife off, because it was an in-house modification. And it wasn't true. The thing is, they never should have even had me do that modification or that trial period, because never have I had trouble affording my house. I've never I don't have any financial hardships. I went through a divorce that needed to get my ex-wife off. And I talked to the HUD counselors, I talked to Freddie Mac in the beginning, and they told me to work with OCWEN, because OCWEN has the tools and the resources to help me with what with what I need to do. And because my house is underwater. Well, I put my trust in that. I talked to OCWEN, and they said, yes, we will help you get your wife off the loan. There's different programs out there. Fill out these and they had me fill out a ton of applications and send in tons of information for 6 months. And they even kept losing information that I sent them. And, this is so frustrating. It comes down to the fact that I was never given anything that I was asking for. So, and I'm just trying to afford having to go through a lawsuit at this point with them. I mean, Freddie Mac, my mortgage banker, everyone has told me that I have a pretty clear-cut case. So I'm in recorded conversations, including this one. I mean, it's to a point now where everyone has said this is repairable. This is something that OCWEN has the power to do. If they choose to do it, you'll be able to try to either go through a HARP process or a regular refinance. If they choose not to repair the damage to your credit and bring things to even that they caused, then you will need to seek legal help and sue OCWEN. So it's choice A or B. Either choice A, OCWEN restore my credit and bring things to even so I can go back through the process of trying to refinance my house, or plan B is I will have to file suit. And I would hope OCWEN would be more than willing to work with me on this, but it doesn't seem anyone's willing to work with me on fixing basically OCWEN's mistake. Whether intentional or not, I don't care. All I want is to be repaired. Is that something you or your supervisor can work with me on?
Like I say, the previous options that I gave you, those would be what you can do, and that's what supervisor would say. Did you contact the research department in regards to this, you write a letter, did you fax a letter to the research department in regards to your credit?
Wait, what?
I see you spoke with someone.
Wait, what was that again?
In regards to that.
I'm having trouble hearing you. What was that again?
Did you contact the research department
Who is that?
in regards to that? I see.
The research department?
Did you fax a letter to the research department? I see something you spoke to someone about this issue, and
Yes, I've talked to someone several. Yes, I've talked to someone several times. Was it? Did I fax what to who?
the research department.
What was I supposed to fax them?
If you were stating that they told you that this in-house modification was going to take your wife off the loan, and they told you that if the the calls are reported and monitored, and if they stated that to you, you could fax that to the research department, put in the research.
I don't recall having to fax anything to anyone. What am I supposed? Am I supposed to fax a complaint to them? Is that what you're saying?
Is that what the definite they told you? That you have to. Let me go back to that. You spoke with a supervisor in January, on January 25th, stated that you were stating that you were promised by one of the representatives that if you do the modification, you'll be reported current and your wife's name will be taken off. However, you was reported not current, and even your wife is getting reported on the same loan. You want them to roll back the modification and credit reporting for you to do the refinance. And they explained that all the calls were recorded, and they asked to send a letter to the research department to do the research, and explained that it would take 15 business days. That's what the supervisor told you in January.
So I was supposed to fax my complaint to someone, or
To the research
to
department.
the research department. What was the number I'm supposed to fax that to? I don't even have that information.
What was the fax number?
Yeah, what is the fax number I was supposed to send something to? Because I don't have that.
407 737 6375.
And is there a direct line to that?
No, when you send them something, say it's a 15 business day turnaround time. When they send you something back, they'll have a number. If you whatever they're gonna send you some correspondence in response to that. And on the letter, it should have a number in which you can call if you have any further questions to the research hotline.
Well, okay. Well, the thing is, we're at a time crunch right now where, this is the first I'm hearing of this, where I'm supposed to fax something to the research department.
You spoke with the supervisor and they told you.
Okay, last time I spoke to a supervisor was last week, and they told me that they were going to call me back about an option to take my ex-wife off after talking to them. They didn't tell me I needed to fax something to them.
This is when you spoke to them in January, which is 25th of January.
Oh gosh, I've talking to OCWEN tons of times. If they told me to fax something, I could not understand them because it's very hard to understand their accent sometimes. So I don't recall that, but this is ridiculous. So basically, you're telling me I have to fax something else in that states my complaint? Like I can't even handle this with a supervisor on the phone?
Well, it seems that you already spoken with.
I've spoken to several supervisors. Here's the problem. I've been given the runaround. Every time I call one of the offices in India, I get the runaround over and over and over. They tell me to call a different number. They tell me to talk to a different person, or they tell me to send a paperwork in or something. Every time I've done that in the past, it ends up nowhere. And this has been for a year now. So instead of me having to do anything else, I need to get to the right person, the right supervisor, or their supervisor, or whatever, and have this resolved. You know, this has been ridiculous, and this should not have taken as long as it has taken. And this is just, it's turning into a harassment to where, you know, OCWEN is basically just sending me in circles instead of helping me. Would you mind? I mean, I know you're trying to be helpful. Would you mind if I went ahead and just spoke to your supervisor, whether you say he's going to tell me the same thing or not?
I can see if there is a supervisor available. Can I place you on hold for this moment?
I'll hold as long as it takes. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for holding. Okay, if he's not available, I'm not sure the whole time. what I can do is I can transfer you to their voicemail, and they can give you a call back.
No, I'd rather just wait, because every time I've left someone a voicemail or told I was going to be a callback, no one ever calls me back. So I'll just hold.
Okay. You first go home.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for holding. I'm just coming back and checking on you. I haven't been able to retrieve a supervisor yet. Can you continue to hold for me?
Yes, well, thanks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for holding. I'm still waiting on the supervisor to become available.
Okay.
Yeah, place you back on hold for a brief moment.
Sure. Yes.
Thank you for holding.
No.
Okay, I still don't have a supervisor currently available. There are assisting other customers at this time.
Oh, you just told me someone named Bill was about to be on the phone with me.
I'm sorry?
I thought you just came back and told me your supervisor Bill was about to talk to me.
No.
No? That's...
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, you said you had your supervisor Bill on the phone. Would you like to hold for a minute? Is there not someone named Bill there?
No, I never said anything about a supervisor. We don't have a supervisor named Bill.
Oh, okay, maybe I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
But I was able to speak briefly with my supervisor while they had someone on hold. And they stated that they wouldn't be able to assist you further. You would have to go on and go either if you're going to do the modification, and we can set you up with an appointment with the relationship manager. Like I say, to get your account back to current status. If you never sent in the agreement with the one that you did.
What was that again?
You never sent in the agreement with the one that you did, the trial payments that you did. That's it. Like I said, there's supervisors, they stated they wasn't.
Hey, Kendrick, let me just speak. Hey, I'll keep holding for your supervisor. You're not on the same page as I am, but I'll keep holding.
I'm on the same page as you, sir.
Well, Kendrick, I've told you
what we can do for you.
Kendrick, I've told you numerous times, there's no way for me to sign the modification. They should never have even offered me this modification. The modification they're offering me is a scam to try to keep me with OCWEN or to force me into foreclosure. There's numerous accounts. What I need is, I don't need any information about what that modification is for or what I need to do with that modification. That modification is pretty much null and void as far as I'm concerned. What I need to do is to have someone restore my credit, bring my account back to even, and then assist me with applying for the HARP loan, of which is what they should have done from the very beginning a year ago. If you're telling me I'm not going to be able to talk to the supervisor, if you're telling me that that is something OCWEN is refusing to do for me, that's fine. I'll have this in recording, and then I'll take this to my attorney and have them solve it for me with you. If you're refusing to offer me this help, is that what you're saying?
Offer you what type of help? Just letting the credit bureaus, telling the credit bureaus that your account is currently in this behind.
I've asked if OCWEN, since OCWEN wronged me from the very beginning, are they willing to restore my credit by amending it, as well as bring everything back to current, so I can continue to make my regular payment of $1,319 at the same time as going through the HARP
How
loan.
do you expect them to do that?
By doing what's called an amendment to my credit. Banks can very easily go back and amend missed payments, and then I want to take whatever they are showing past due and make it even by rolling it into the mortgage, and thus letting me pick up my regular payments. It's a little bit of paperwork.
You do that by,
Let me finish talking, please. Let me finish talking, please. I need them to restore everything the way it was a year ago, so I can go through the process that OCWEN should have, through the process they should have helped me with, because that's what I asked for. OCWEN has taken me and taken advantage of me and not done anything I've requested of them from the very beginning. So now I'm in a huge mess due to OCWEN's fault, and only OCWEN's fault, that this modification is nothing that I've ever asked for. This in-house modification is nothing I ever wanted. And it is the OCWEN's responsibility to either correct what they have caused by amending my credit, as well as bringing my account up to current, and then doing what they should have done in the beginning. If they're going to refuse to do these things to fix what they messed up, that is fine. I need to be told that. All I need to know is if OCWEN can help me with my request by restoring my credit and bringing my account current and making everything even, and then helping with the next steps to either apply for a HARP loan or allow me to be able to refinance with a third party if I need to, but which will not happen unless OCWEN does the previous things I've requested. So a simple yes or no answer would be great. And I've asked for your supervisor several times, and it seems like you've either refused or you're saying they're still busy, even though you seem to have had time to speak with one. Instead of speaking with him, you should have had him speak with me, but that's your choice. So I'm giving you the choice to either answer my questions or give me someone who can.
Okay, let me clarify the statement that you made. Now, like I told you, the supervisor is currently on another call with another customer.
Then I'll wait, because I'm sure he'll be off in a minute.
Jump on the call with you, and then have another customer on the line that they were speaking with.
Hey Kendra.
It wasn't me refusing to let you speak to the supervisor. I told them that they wasn't available.
Well, that's fine. We'll tell you what. I actually took the day off work today to do this, so I've got all day. So I'll continue to hold for a supervisor when they're available, because I'm a customer too. So when he's done with the other customer, he or she can come talk to me.
Okay, I can put you back on hold.
Appreciate it. Yes.
Thank you for holding. Okay, I'm about to get a supervisor on the line right now. Give me just a moment.
Okay. Thank you.
Just one moment, may place you back on hold for a brief moment.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, thank you for calling Auckland Customer Care Center. My name is Mari. Who am I speaking with, please?
John. And what was your name again?
My name is Mari, M-A-R-I. And John, can I have your last name?
Richardson.
Thank you.
and
How
you-
can I assist you today, Mr.
Yeah,
Richardson?
in case we could cut off, do you have an extension that I can reference?
I'm sorry, sir?
In case we get disconnected, do you have an extension I can reference?
No, sir, I wouldn't have like an extension or direct number to give out. I can give you my last name.
Okay, what is that?
It's A-L.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's Frank.
Oh, say that again. I'm sorry. You cut out for a second.
I know I can hear it kind of cut off. It's A, L as in Larry, F as in Frank, A-R-O.
Okay, Mary, and what was the last name?
That's A-L, F as in Frank, A-R-O.
Oh, Alfredo. Okay. And do you have did you say you did not have an extension, or do you have an extension?
That's correct.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay. And are you a supervisor?
Yes, sir?
Okay, good. Well, I don't know. Did Kendrick explain my situation?
I'm sorry, sir. It sounds like it's kind of breaking up, so I didn't quite understand what you just said.
Oh, did Kendrick explain my situation?
He did explain that there was an issue. Well, you felt there was an issue with the modification. You wanted, I believe, your ex-wife or the other party that signed the loan note completely out of this loan, if I understood correctly.
Yeah, starting about a little over a year ago, I got divorced, and since I was the one keeping the home, I was to either refinance. I was going to refinance, and because my house was underwater at the time, I was told by HUD counselors and some other people to go ahead and Freddie Mac to work through my bank that's servicing my loan. In the beginning, I started to work with Bank of America at the time, but within 2 weeks it was going to be transferred to OCWEN services. So I started talking with OCWEN. I've never had a problem affording my home. I've never had to miss a payment or anything like that. The only thing I really needed to do was find out what options I had to have my ex-wife taken off the mortgage. Well, the only two options are to do a straight refinance, which at the time was impossible because of the house being underwater, The other option would be to go through what's called the HARP modification loan. And I had talked to OCWEN several times. They had me going through an application process, and it ridiculously took over 6 months because they either kept saying I didn't send them the right information, because everything had to be faxed or scanned or emailed, and it took forever for them to finally say they had everything. And even when they said they had everything, they would come back and say they needed something else, or again. Well, anyway, long story short, they told me that I did not get approved for the modification loan, but they could approve me for an in-house modification. Well, now during all of this, I was thinking that this was solely to take my ex-wife off. There was nothing else that they were doing for me. So they said, well, the way that the in-house modification works is that we will start you on a trial payment. I think it was starting in January, and it was a reduced payment. And I said, okay, well, whatever. So we'll go ahead and do this. Well, I made all of the correct payments, and come to find out, the original modification loan they had me apply for was called a HAMP loan, and HAMP 1 was nothing that I needed. It wasn't, even if I got approved for a HAMP loan, it was just a modification. It would not have taken my ex-wife off. And in fact, they should have known from the beginning that I would have never been approved for a HAMP loan because my debt to income ratio was so far off the charts. The whole time, they led me to believe that I was being taken through a modification process that would take my ex-wife off. Well, when they went and had me do this trial period for their in-house modification, which at the time I didn't quite understand. I assumed it was still to take my ex-wife off because that's all I ever needed. There was no other reason for me to even call them a year ago. Well, I found out that they want me to send in this paperwork, or to sign and send in this paperwork for this home modification that requires my ex-wife's signatures and all this stuff. And I'm kind of like, wait a minute, why? And come to find out, the modification loan they're trying to get me to do does not take my ex-wife off, and instead of it being what's left over from my 30-year loan, they're trying to extend it out to a 40-year mortgage, which I'd never want or need. And looking back into what I need to do, I need to either do a straight refinance or still do the HARP loan, but they're showing missed payments on my mortgage. Well, those missed payments were not supposed to be missed. They were actually the time where OCWEN told me to start the modification, their in-house modification payments. They called it a trial period or something. Well, what they did is they tricked me into missing payments, I guess, and now it's showing on my credit. Now, there was no time where I wanted to miss any payments or needed to miss payments. I was just going by what they instructed me to do. They instructed me to start my payments up on the modification loan in January, which the whole time I thought this modification loan they were doing was something similar to the HARP program, but it was an in-house version. At the time, I really didn't care. I just needed to get my ex-wife off the loan by December 31st, 2012, because that's according to the divorce decree. Well, I've talked to a good friend who's a mortgage banker for Smith Barney, and I've talked to a few other people. And he's dealt with OCWEN, and he's familiar with a lot of the cases and kind of what I'm going through, because I'm not the first, obviously. Well, he said what they've done is they've tried to, it's basically a scam to trick me into staying with them, and if I don't stay with them, it forces me into foreclosure. Because right now it's showing my account is that I think it's like $5,700 it's due plus this current month payment, and I would have to pay that or I have to sign this modification loan. And if I do neither, it's going to put my house into foreclosure, which kind of ridiculous, but there's no reason for me to go into foreclosure because I can easily afford my house. So what I was advised to do, and I've also talked to Freddie Mac, the people at Freddie Mac have heard the case, and and I've recorded all the calls I've made, including this one, and basically Freddie Mac told me what you need to do is try to work with OCWEN because of their mistake, and whether it was intentional or whatnot, because the communication I've had with OCWEN, because they're based in India, has just been horrific, to say the least. They said what OCWEN should be able to do for you is, one, restore my credit by doing an amendment to my credit so it does not show the missed payments at the end of last year. Because that's one reason now. If I want to either do a refinance or a HARP refinance, they won't allow me to because I'm automatically disqualified because it's showing missed payments on my credit. Those missed payments are the ones that OCWEN had me miss. I did not know to miss those, or I had no intention of missing any payments. Well, they said that they should be able to restore your credit by doing an amendment to it, as well as bringing your current account to even, so you don't have to pay the...
Bring the account to what, I'm sorry?
Oh, to even. Like, basically, he said that one of the things...
Current?
Yeah, current, where you can either roll back whatever's past due back into the mortgage. Because the situation has, because of their mistakes and their wrongdoings or whatnot, I'm just trying to get it to where I can continue on with the payments in addition to either going for a HARP loan or a refinance. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And it's ridiculous that it's gone this far. But right now, I'm just trying to fix this. And the people at Freddie Mac said this is something that hopefully that OCWEN can work with me on. In fact, I talked to an OCWEN representative last week. I'm sorry, he was supposed to call me back last week, a supervisor. He said he had a solution. He was going to talk to his so-called solutions department, but no one's ever called me back. And it was the end of last week when they were supposed to call me back. They were supposed to call me back on Friday. I think I may have talked to them on the 4th or so. Yeah, something like that. And
the supervisor you spoke with?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
It was a supervisor whom you spoke with?
Yeah, I talked to a supervisor. I've talked to probably 20 different supervisors in the last year or so. I can't remember what the person's name was. I knew they were based in the India location, but so what I'm trying to do, because what Freddie Mac told me to do was try to have OCWEN restore my credit, bring the account current so it's not showing any past due, and then try to have Freddie Mac, or try to have OCWEN basically do what they were supposed to do in the beginning and help me in either filing for a HARP or guide me to where if I need to do a refinance with a third party or whatnot. And they said otherwise. Okay. And they said if they can't do that, they said that you will have to probably get an attorney. So
I'm sorry?
I said if OCWEN's not going to be able to help you, you may have to seek an attorney for legal help in this. And I've talked to a couple of attorneys, but I'd rather, instead of having to pay an attorney, I'd rather try to fix this internally if I can. And it's just, it's just been a huge misunderstanding from the beginning of what I've been trying to accomplish. And, it's been very frustrating, although at this point I'm just kind of like, I want to see if I can take care of it now so I can move on and then not worry about this, because I really don't have time. I've got 2 young girls that just started soccer, and I've got to put attention to that. I don't have time to sit there and go through any more legal matters with stuff. The divorce was bad enough as it was. So I was going to see if there's something you could offer me, whether it was a solution, because nothing against OCWEN in general, but I've got nothing but the runaround since I've been trying to take care of all this, and I just simply wanted to get to where we're supposed to be from the very beginning. So, because never have I had trouble affording my payments. It has nothing to do with that. So, have what I said make sense to you?
Okay, I do see on the 1st, March 1st, you spoke to Manish, and that person advised that he will check with our assumption department to see if there's anything we can do and let you know by Monday, so by today. Doesn't give a time frame as far as what time today, so I don't know what that person has found out or what if the assumption would be a solution. Let me just take a look at the notes to see if there's anything else after that.
Appreciate it. Where are you located by chance?
We're in Houston.
Oh, Houston, Texas?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I'm from Baytown, actually.
Oh, okay.
Grew up there, so.
Just a moment.
Sure.
Do you mind if I put you on hold while I review the notes?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Mortgage loan. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you gain your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing, LLC, specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you gain your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing, LLC, specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you gain your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing LLC specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you stay in your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing LLC specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you stay in your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Mr. Richardson?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you a little better
Oh,
now.
sorry
I'm
about
still
that.
reviewing your account, so just let you know I'm still here.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you for holding, sir. No problem.
OCWEN Servicing LLC specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you stay in your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing LLC specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate the possible solutions to help you stay in your home if that is your desire. We also offer a wide variety of convenient contact and payment options, including our automated telephone system, email, fax, and customer relations agent assistance. OCWEN Servicing LLC specializes in servicing residential mortgage loans. We are committed to providing superior customer service. We know that we must deliver flawless execution on a number of key loan servicing processes to earn your satisfaction. Our processes are designed to help you keep current on your mortgage loan, build equity in your home, and improve your credit rating. If you experience financial problems and have difficulty making your mortgage payment, we will work with you to evaluate solutions to help you. Okay, Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Hello, sir?
Yes. Can you,
Thank you for holding, sir, and I do apologize for that long hold.
No
I was trying to get in touch with the person that you spoke with on the first to see what the result of his investigation was, since he was trying to see if there's anything that we can do, maybe through our assumption department.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was not able to get a hold of him, so he might have been on another call because he wasn't answering that. So what I can do is I'll send him an email with your contact information to make sure he gives you a call back with whatever he found out. Just going through your account, I also see that you've been in touch with our escalation team. So you've spoken to our research department, and you've also spoken to our ombudsman's department. And so it looks like, we're trying to see what we can do. We just don't have a solution quite yet because we don't have any type of programs or anything available that would actually take off a person as a whole. The only thing that would be able to do that is just, of course, if you refinance. Because we're not a lender, I know that your investor is referring back to us. So we're not a lender. We're only a servicing company, so we don't have the ability to refinance.
right, and I understand that. What I need done, though, in order for me to refinance, is to have my credit restored. My credit, I had never had a missed payment. There was no reason for me to miss payments. I would have gladly made the payments, but what OCWEN had done is they basically told me my next payment was not going to be due until January, and I hate to even say it like this, but I feel like I've been tricked into missing the payments in order for them to approve me for some sort of in-house modification, which was never anything I needed. I asked every single phone call I made, I referenced that I was needing help getting my ex-wife off the loan. And, whether it was applying for a third party or the HARP, it didn't matter. I just needed some guidance. And what they did instead was take me through a process that has now tied me into this, either doing the in-house modification or, are now being far behind my payment. So I will gladly either go through the HARP process or go through a refinance through a third party. But the thing is, I'm not going to be able to as long as my account is showing past due currently, as well as showing missed payments from the end of last year. Every time I've approached someone to try to refinance my home, they immediately say we can't refinance you if you have any missed payments between 12 and 24 months. And those payments, in my knowledge, were never missed. I basically just did what the people at OCWEN told me to do. So I know they can't refinance me, but I need them to fix what they messed up in order to give me a chance to refinance. That's the biggest things I'm looking for right now, is just have my credit amended so it does not show any past dues, and then to take what they're calling I guess wherever the current past due is, and somehow bring it to even so it doesn't show. You understand what I'm asking? I just want to make sure I'm being clear.
I do, but the department that would take care of that is the research department, and you've spoken to the research department, correct?
I'm not sure. Mary, I've been trying to talk to everyone possible. Every time I've talked to someone in India, I keep getting a runaround. They tell me they're either going to have a supervisor call me back or they don't. I took today off because I will be on hold all day if I have to talk to the right person. I wasn't trying to be rude to Kendrick or anything earlier, but one of my issues is that every time I've called to help get a solution, I get the runaround. They either ask for something and they never call me back. It's been very frustrating. And this has been over a year now. I've been going through this. So, the research department, I guess, is the research department different from the assumption department? Or is that the same?
Yes, they are different.
Okay, and is the research, who sounds like a silly question, but I'm not a banker. What department am I supposed to be talking to help resolve, what I'm trying to get done?
Well, what you want, from listening to you, it sounds like what you want is a correction on or an adjustment on your credit in order for you to be able to refinance. And that is only taken care of by our research department.
Okay.
Now, regarding the assumption, I'm not sure what that person was able to find out regarding an assumption, but that doesn't fix the part on the credit, which is what you're asking for, to see if we can adjust the credit to reflect as current. I mean, that would have to go, anything having to do with credit would go through the research department.
Through which department?
The research
department. And was the assumption the department was that who was trying to find a solution for me as far as getting my wife off? That's who I spoke to before?
Yes, on the first, you spoke to Manish, and that person was going to get with the assumption department. I'm assuming that's the solution that he was talking about. Again, I don't know what exactly it was, since I'm just being involved with your account. So I can have, since he was not able to pick up the phone call right now because either he was away at his desk or maybe he was on the phone call himself, I'll have to ask him to give a call back and see where he's found.
Okay. But he was
other than that, maybe the department they should be speaking with is the research department. And I do show that you would give them your phone number and that you have spoken with them.
Well, I believe, I'm not sure because I've talked to several departments. Sometimes I'm not sure which one I'm talking to. Is there a direct line to the research department, or is there a way to get best get a hold of them?
They do have a direct line. We usually don't give it out, but because you've already been given this phone number, which is why I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah, which one is it?
The phone number is 1-800.
It's what?
241. Pardon?
I'm sorry, say that again. It's
1-800.
800, okay.
241.
241.
9960.
60?
That's correct.
Okay, so 800-241-9960.
Correct.
Okay. And they're the ones that would be able to, help me as far as if they're able to restore my credit and whatnot. So.
That's correct. Because even as if we were to make a request or have something, it's going to be reviewed in that department.
Okay.
So if you can just straightly speak to that department, directly speak to that department, that'll be better.
Okay. And where are they located at?
They have an office here. It's a very small department here. They also have one in India, and I'm not sure if they have one in Florida.
Okay. Is there a way to get a direct line to one of the ones in the U.S.? And I'm only asking
because not that I know of. You have to call that number and ask if they have something like that set up.
Okay.
I mean, that's not really my department, so I'm not sure how they have that set up.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll give that a shot next, and cross my fingers.
Also, email the person that was going to give you a call. What is the best phone number to call you back on?
My number is 404-783-1974. But could you do me a favor? Could you email me and the person and copy me in so I just have their contact info of who's supposed to get back to me, because
the filter is not going to let it go outside to you.
What was that?
The filter in our system is not going to let it go outside to you.
Oh, you don't have a way to email me?
So even if I copy you, it's not going to get to you.
Oh, okay.
It's only pardon?
There's no way to email me or for me to email them?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's breaking up.
Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
can't hear you.
Oh, there's no way for me to email them or for them to email me?
You're telling about the research department or the person that you spoke on the 5th regarding a possible
The person I spoke with the first. I'm just looking for forms of communication here because if I call.
I don't know if that person has a direct email that would allow for him to receive, because I know that we don't hear, so I'm not sure if that person has a different email address that would allow him to receive emails outside of our company. So I don't know. I don't know if he or she does. The research department, it's better to just talk to them.
Okay. Do you have a name of the person I talked to at the Assumption Department?
The person that you talked to from where, sorry?
At the Assumption Department, do you have their name?
No, you didn't speak to anyone in the Assumption Department. You spoke to someone on the first regarding,
Okay.
I'm not sure if you brought it up or that person brought it up, but there's no saying that he was going to check with the Assumption Department.
Okay, that's
You're
what it was.
asking for that person's name, the person you spoke with on the first?
Yes.
Okay. The name is Manish, which is M as in Mary, A, N as in Nancy, I, S as in Sam, H.
Okay.
And the last initial that I have is P as in Peter.
Okay. And just to ask, do you have any advice for me on, just as far as how I can best solution?
The best way or the best department in order to get some assistance with this is going to be through the research department.
Okay.
Because that's even who we will contact for assistance with that credit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will look into that, and I appreciate your help, Marie.
No problem. Thank you for your time. You have a great day.
Hey, you too. Bye.
No problem. Anything else?
Oh, no, that'll be it.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good
All
day.
right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, and thank you for calling OCWEN, where helping homeowners is what we do. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 2. For quality assurance, this call may be monitored and recorded. Although your call may be general in nature, we are required by law to advise you that OCWEN is a debt collector, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose if needed. Please enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, followed by the pound sign. If you do not...
All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent. All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent. All agents are still busy. If you would like to leave us a message, please press 1 at any time during this message and leave your name, loan number, or the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, a daytime phone number where you can be reached, and a brief description of the issue. Your call is very important to us and will be returned promptly, or you may continue to hold. All of our agents are currently busy. Please stay on the line for the next available agent.
Thank you for calling. My name is Sheikh from OCWEN Research. May I have your loan number, please?
Yes, I was wondering, where are you located at?
We are in India, sir.
Yeah, are you part of the research department?
No, sir.
Yes, I was looking to get a hold of the research department. I was told that by a supervisor.
All right.
Thank you.
Sir, just want to confirm, sir, are you with the speakerphone?
Yes, I am.
Can you please turn off the speakerphone, sir? I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah, it's better now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And how can I help you, sir?
Yes, I need to get a hold of the research department.
You have reached the research department, sir.
Okay.
So can I have your number, please?
Actually, can I get would you mind transferring me to the research department that's located in the U.S.?
So sorry, sir. There is no such research department located in the United States.
Oh, I was told that there was one in Florida and in Texas.
Probably the customer service would be located, sir, but not the research. Research is in India.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to, talk to you about, I've been having some issues with, OCWEN, and I had talked to Freddie Mac, about my situation, and they said that I should, contact OCWEN to see about a solution, otherwise I would need to hire an attorney. I went over my case with them. Basically, I'll tell you the story from the beginning real quick. It won't take long, but I was divorced recently, and I took over the home that you serviced the loan for, and for I guess over a year now, I've been trying to find a solution to have my ex-wife taken off the loan. Well, I talked to different HUD counselors, and I talked to Freddie Mac, and in the beginning, they told me to work with OCWEN, that they had the necessary tools and resources to help me. Well, I could not do a straight refinance because the house was underwater. So OCWEN told me there are some modifications available through the government that they can help me apply for. And what they what I had requested from the beginning, because I've never had any financial hardships, I can easily afford my house, but they told me that I was told that I would need to get what's called a HARP modification. Well, I asked OCWEN to do this, and to work with me on having my either home refinanced or my ex-wife taken off. Well, for over 6 months, they had me go through an application process. The whole time I assumed it was to get my ex-wife off. I got the runaround a lot where they kept having me resend things, and finally they said that I did not get approved for the modification. And this is the whole time I'm thinking this is the HARP, and didn't understand why, but they said they had an in-house modification they could give me. Well, come to find out, the loan they were having me apply for was a HAMP loan, and a HAMP loan is just a modification. It doesn't actually take my ex-wife off. It's not a refinance. And they had me go through 6 months of applying for this modification when it was apparent that I would never have been approved because my debt-to-income ratio was too far off. So they should have done that from the beginning. Well, during this process, they had me miss payments before they started what they called a trial period, like a forbearance payment, to where they reduced my payment. And at the time, I thought it was just for the modification. I didn't realize, or to take my ex-wife off, I didn't realize exactly what was going on because they weren't being forthcoming with their answers. Well, to come to find out, instead of doing either a modification or a refinance, they were taking what I had left of a 30-year loan and extending it out to 40 years. Well, I don't want to do that. I've never wanted to do that. I've never requested that. All I've ever requested is for guidance on taking my ex-wife off. Well, I found out that they were not taking me through the HARP process, which I originally had requested, but they had me go through the HAMP process, which I did not need, and they had me miss payments that now show up on my credit, and because of that, I am unable now to apply for HARP, and I'm also unable to apply for refinancing. according to my divorce decree, I was supposed to have my home refinanced in December of 2012. And because I have not now, my ex-wife is threatening to sue me in OCWEN, and I'm at a point to where I have talked to Freddie Mac and filed a complaint, and they got back to me and said I should call OCWEN to work with them. As they said, your primary problem is going to be it shows missed payments on your credit, and no one will refinance you, nor will you be able to apply for a HARP loan as long as you show missed payments. Well, the missed payments I never should have missed. There was no reason for me to miss any payments. It was because OCWEN had me miss the payments. So what Freddie Mac advised me to do was to ask OCWEN to amend my credit so it does not show the missed payments. And also, right now it's showing a balance, overdue balance of $5,700 on my account. Well, that is something that built up because of the missed payments OCWEN had me make, and also the difference in the payments of the regular payment versus the forbearance payment. Well, they said that they should be able to first restore your credit and also take your whatever is overdue and bring it to even by rolling it into your current mortgage. So that way you can start out fresh and either apply for the HARP program or be able to refinance. And because of OCWEN's mistakes and wrongdoings, they said this is something that should be easily be able to be done. Freddie Mac, they said they've seen it done before. And if for any reason OCWEN refuses to work with you, you will have to probably hire an attorney and have them, work with OCWEN to fix it. So I was just told by a supervisor here in the U.S. that works for OCWEN. Her name is Maria Alfaro. She told me to give the research department a call and see what kind of solution they could offer me. So that's why I'm working with you. I talked to someone last week on March 1st, and they were supposed to get with the assumptions department and call me back, but no one ever called me back, and I've tried calling back, and no one's able to give me an answer. So Marie said she gave me this number to call the research department and see if they could help me with the solution. So here I am. So.
Okay, and that's can I have your loan number, please?
Yes, sir. My loan number is 713-018-9488.
Thank you, sir. Bear with me for a few seconds while I access the account information.
Sure.
Thank you.
And just let you know, I am recording the conversations as I have all of them, just for my records.
So you are looking to refinance the loan?
Well, what I would first like to do is try to apply for a HARP modification, but I'm not going to be able to do that until my credit is restored, because it's showing where OCWEN had me miss payments, even though I did not think I was missing any payments. I was just doing what OCWEN told me to do, and then come to find out I missed payments. So I would first like to apply for a HARP modification, but I can't do that until everything on my credit is fixed. And if I get turned down for a HARP, then I would need to look for third-party refinancing. But again, no one will refinance me until my credit has been restored.
Right, let me check that, sir. Could you please verify the last 4 digits of your social security number along with your property address?
Sure, it's 7512. The property address is 2858 Rockbridge Road, Marietta, Georgia.
Thank you so much for the account information, sir, and since you are trying to refinance the loan, which is not moving further, just because of the credit reporting, which is reflecting as 90 days account, 90 days past due, right?
Right. And the thing is, the modification, the in-house modification that OCWEN is trying to have me do, it requires not only my ex-wife to sign, but it also keeps her on the loan. And I can't do that. My ex-wife has not lived in the home for more than a year now. So the modification that they offered me was never should have even been put through that process. So it's not even an option to be able to do. The only option is to either a HARP loan or a refinance.
Okay. Sure. Just want to confirm, just to make sure that to get through this information from you, sir.
Sure.
Just want to confirm, have you already sent in the payment proof and the copies of your bank statement so that we can review this with the credit reporting team?
Have I sent in what now?
Just want to confirm, sir, have you sent across the payment proofs and along with the copies of your bank statement so that we can review this account information with the cashiering team and along with the reporting team, the credit reporting team, sir?
I've never. What information are you at? What are you looking for?
Sir, since you are disputing that the account was reported late, as 90 days late, so that is the reason. So we need a written dispute along with the copies of your payments that you have remitted for 2012, so that we can review this information further on the loan, sir.
So you need copies of my bank statements?
Yeah, that's right.
What is the copy of my bank statement for?
To review the information, sir.
What information are you reviewing? I guess I just need to know.
The payment application review. We will be making a payment application review on this loan, sir.
You'll be making a payment application on the loan. What is that?
No, we will review the bank statements for the payments that you have remitted towards the loan. And also, because it will help us to make sure to get to know the information, the bank statement we will verify, and we will also check with the cashiering team that the loan was reported as delinquent. We'll also review this information based on your dispute that you have sent across to the research department.
So
I would appreciate if you could try and help us in providing that information so that we can internally go ahead and check on behalf of you with the relevant team, because since the research works along with the other departments as well. So it will be easy, and it's going to be very, the process is going to be expedited on a priority so that it can be taken care of, sir.
Okay, so what bank statements do you need?
I need the 2012 bank statement, sir, because according to the records, I see that the account has reported as 90 days each for 2012.
Yeah.
And right now, account is also reported as 5 payments past due, which is effective November 2012. So in order for us to verify these information, we have to check for your bank statements along with your dispute, sir.
Okay.
And however,
what does the bank statement tell you though? I guess I need to know why you need to see my bank statements. What are you looking for in the bank statement? Because the payments that I missed were never made because OCWEN told me not to make them.
Sir, during the modification, what happens is OCWEN does tell you not to make a payment, but not all the monthly mortgage payments, sir. OCWEN just will ask you to not to make a payment, just one monthly mortgage payment until the account is completely reviewed for the loan modification.
Say that again.
Until the account is completely modified, okay, during the loan modification, OCWEN will not say you not to make the monthly mortgage payment for all the future months. It's just for a 1 month wherein the loan will be reviewed for the modification. That's where the OCWEN will say not to make one payment.
Why do they tell me not to make the one? Why do they not tell me to not make the payment?
Sure. I'm sorry?
Why did they tell me not to make the payments?
Sure. During the loan modification, while account is getting reviewed, so we would be, making some, we will be performing the loan modification, and there will be calculations will be done during the time.
Okay,
So to finalize the modified amount, that's where we'll be asking you to now make a one payment, so that once the modification is approved, the modified amount will be sent out along with the agreement, the modification agreement. That's where you have to make a modified payment amount, and you have to sign it, and you have to send it back the modification agreement. That's how the process is.
well, see, the problem is that when they have me miss the payment, it shows on my credit now, and I never was told that would happen. When they were reviewing me for the modification process, I was assuming it was to take my ex-wife off. And when they sent me the modification, I find out that it's not that. It's actually only extending my mortgage from what was left on a 30-year mortgage to a 40-year. And I've never asked for that. In fact, I've asked for nothing but to be taken through the HARP process. So now they're showing payments past due on my account, which, should never have been done. So right now I need to have my credit restored and everything brought back to current. Because here's the thing, and this is the last. I actually took off work today to try to resolve as much as I can, because if I can't, I'm not calling OCWEN back. I'm hiring an attorney, and I've talked to Freddie Mac, and they said I have a pretty much open and shut case. I've shown them the proof of what OCWEN has done. I showed them where they had me change the payments. I showed them where OCWEN had me miss payments. And, so they said, at this point, work with OCWEN, have them amend your credit, and bring whatever is past due up to current. So they can, because it'll still take 30 to 60 days for it to show up in my credit. So once all that gets fixed, then I will be able to apply for either a HARP loan or just a regular refinance. And that's all I'm trying to do right now. If you can help me with that, I would appreciate it. If you're refusing to offer that to me, that's fine too. I just need to know that so I can go hire my attorney.
Sir, without any proof that sir will not be able to research, and it's an obvious that since the research works with the other department, so the other departments also will ask for the proof, sir. Intern, if you could try and help us to submit this information with a written dispute, that will be easy for us to dispute on behalf of you with the other teams.
Well, what does my bank statements have to do with anything? Because you're asking me for help, but this has been over a year now, and I'm tired. I've sent you guys probably well over 100 pages of information, and you know what? You already have my 2012 bank statements on file. I've sent those in probably 4 or 5 times, so I'm not going to send them again. I've already helped OCWEN. You have everything on file. You've had everything on file for a year now, so you already have all my bank statements. I don't understand why you're wanting me to send it again. So, if you can't help me, that's fine, but don't have me send something again that you already have.
We always here to have the customer's issue to review to make sure that the issue has been resolved. That's where the research department is meant to. Okay. It's been the escalation team, so we are here to always here to make sure that the issue has been resolved.
Okay, well.
So if we have already we have a bank statement, I wouldn't have asked you to submit the bank statement once again, sir.
Okay.
Since there is no such information available, so that's why I am requesting you to yes, you would have submitted the bank statement at the time of modification. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
So we need the up-to-date bank statement.
Okay.
So that's where
Okay.
the confusion is.
Okay, let's say,
So
let's
you
say
have,
I send you my bank, okay, if I send you the 2012 bank statement, what is the next step from there? Because I'm not going to send anything until I talk to my attorney. So,
fine, sir. What I can suggest is first you can have have a word with your attorney, and probably at the same time you can send across the details to the research department through fax, and from there once we receive a fax, we will research further on that.
and what is the fax number I need to send this to?
It's 407 737 6375.
Okay.
Attention Research Department.
Is there a way for me to email this? Because I don't own a fax machine.
So sorry, sir. There is no such information. There is no such email address to email the details. So either you can mail it or you can fax it to the research department.
Okay. So once I fax it, how long before I'm going to hear an answer?
Let me give you the exact time frame of the research department, sir. Once you send across a fax to the research department, through the fax, it will take 48 hours to get the details updated or get the file updated on your account. And, if you send it across the mail, it will take approximately 2 to 3 business days to get the file updated on the system, sir. And after which, it will take approximately 15 to 20 business days to review the account. We will try to expedite the process since, as per the RESPA Act, the research process takes approximately 30 business days. Since we open the research department, we will try to expedite the process on a priority, wherein we will try, once we get the resolution with the other departments, it will be responded to your attention within the 15 to 20 business days, sir.
Okay, and in the meantime, let's say I do all of this. In the meantime, my account shows it's more than 90 days past due, and that there is a balance of $5,700 due, plus this month's payment. Am I supposed to make a payment right now? Because I can't pay $7,000. Is this going to put everything on hold until they offer me a solution?
No, sir. We can't guarantee on this because since right now your account is under review for the loan modification, sir. Because I see that the loan was approved for the in-house modification on December 14th of 2000. All right. So wherein after which we have received all the 3 payments on the loan. That's where the current status which I'm and also, let me give you the forbearance information as well.
Okay, what is the forbearance information?
I see that the forbearance plan, which is scheduled from November 2012 through February 1st of 2013, we have received all the 4 forbearance plans. 3 forbearance payments.
Right, but I just want to make sure that OCWEN is not going, because the thing is, I can't make March's payment because either I have to sign the modification, which I can't do because that's not what I need. And plus my ex-wife has to sign it too, and she doesn't even live here, so I can't do the modification obviously. But then. But I also can't pay the $5,700 that y'all are showing past due. That should not even be showing past due because I was never told to miss payments. Or I was never intending on missing payments. I was told to miss payments. So is my house, while I'm still under review, am I protected from foreclosure or whatever? I'm just trying to find out all the information I need to know. Because, OCWEN is really, making it really hard for me right now.
I apologize for the inconvenience caused to you, sir.
Yes. So, you're saying this is going to take 15 to 20 days to see if they can offer me a solution. But I'm asking, in the meantime, do I need to make a payment or not? Because I can't.
You need to continue making a payment, sir.
Okay.
The research will be on, but you need to continue making the payments.
Okay, how can I make a payment though? Because my payment due, they say I can't pay $5,700. You understand my situation? They're telling me that because they tricked me into missing payments, now they're telling me I have a past due amount of $5,700. So, and I can't, I can pay the regular $1,300 payment, but I can't make it because OCWEN won't let me make it because it's more than 90 days past due. Do you understand?
I understand, sir. So, if this is the case, sir, you need to, reinstate the loan, sir.
Well, yes, but to reinstate the loan, OCWEN's telling me that I need to pay $5,700 plus the current month. And that's what I'm telling you. What Freddie Mac told me, the representative from Freddie Mac, said that I need to request that not only do they restore my credit, but they also bring my current account or my account to even by taking whatever they're showing past due and rolling it back into the mortgage. So, that's what I need an answer to fast, because the thing is, I can make a monthly payment. I can't pay the $5,700 right now. And my attorney has advised me not to, because he said if they are requiring that, we'll just take them to court. Don't even bother. So, I'm trying to verify, because the thing is, I don't have to pay my attorney any more money. I'd rather work it out with OCWEN to make it nice and simple so everyone's happy. But if I can't do that, I have no other choice. So I'm willing to make a payment of the $1,319 that would typically be every month. But, I'm not going to pay the $5,700 that OCWEN's saying I owe them now. Because, they basically have tricked me into doing this. And so, I need to know, in the meantime, if I don't make a $6,000 payment, I'm going to be okay. I mean, I'll make a $1,300 payment, but the website won't, OCWEN won't let me do that. Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what was your name? I wrote it down.
My name is Sheikh, sir.
Okay. What is it? How do you spell it?
It's S as in Sam, H as in hotel, A as in alpha, I as in India, K as in kilo.
Okay. And what's the last name?
Tasha, P as in Paul, A as in alpha, S as in Sam, H as in hotel, A as in alpha.
Okay, Pasha. Okay. Okay, so do you understand what I'm requesting? Because I can't make a payment of the $5,700 right now.
Yeah, that's right.
So is that going to be okay that I do that? Because I can't do that now.
That you need to check with the the customer care center team, sir.
Okay, can you transfer
As
me?
far as the research is concerned, the payment options, sorry to tell you that we don't have any such payment details, the payment options, but yes, once you contact the customer care center team, they would suggest you how to make a payment and what are the other options to cover the payment.
Okay, and the customer care, is that the regular customer service number?
That's right, 800-746-2936.
Okay, I will call them and explain to them.
Okay, so,
All
any
right.
questions?
What was that?
Any Any other questions for today, sir?
Nope. I will talk to my attorney about seeing if it's okay to send you a bank statement and a letter describing the complaint.
Exactly.
And then,
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much for helping us in this regards.
okay, I'll do what I can. Thank you.
Great, sir.
All right, bye.
Thanks for calling, sir. You have one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's call them now. Hey.
Okay, I just wanted to hear live.
Yeah, let me call. I'll call you back later. All right, bye.
Good afternoon, and thank you for calling OCWEN, where helping homeowners is what we do. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 2. For quality assurance, this call may be monitored and recorded. Although your call may be general in nature, we are required by law to advise you that OCWEN is a debt collector, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose if needed. Please enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, followed by the pound sign. Your payment in the amount of $816.41 was received on January 21st, 2013. Your next payment of $745.24 is due on November 1st, 2012. To make a payment and for payment-related information, press 1. For loan modification, short sale, or deed in lieu information, press 2. For escrow, property tax, or insurance information, press 3. To request loan information, including payoff and credit reporting information, or to update your telephone number, press 4. To participate in a survey or to review other options available on the IVR, press 5. Otherwise, press 9 to speak to a customer service representative. To repeat these options,
Thank you for calling OCWEN's Customer Care Center. This is Shailen. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, John Richardson.
Thank you. And can I have the last 4 digits of your Social Security number?
7512.
Thank you, sir. Give me a moment, please. Thank you. I see there's an outstanding balance on this account for $5,771.06. And how can I help you today, sir?
Yes, I just got through talking to a bunch of people, but I was just on the phone with the research department. Your research department is getting ready. I'm getting ready to send some information to them, and they are going to review my case. There's been some issues that OCWEN has caused, and they're going to see if they can fix it for me, because it was OCWEN's fault. The past due amount, there's a modification process they were trying to take me through, but they made a mistake and took me through the wrong one. So they're going to try to restore my credit and possibly take whatever is owed on my account and roll it into my mortgage. So therefore, So, but in the meantime, they told me to give you a call and just to let you know because they don't, because the balance is already showing more than 90 days past due.
That's correct.
But they said it's going to take them, 15 to 20 days to review the case.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be able to make the past due amount. But is there a way I can
I'm sorry,
pay?
your voice is breaking, so I'm not able to hear you properly.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was kind of hard to hear you too. They said because it's still showing a large past due amount. They said to basically talk to customer care and see if there's a way just to note to them that I was not going to be making the current payment or the past due amount because they're going to try to fix it for me on what it's showing past due. So.
Because on our end it shows that it's like 5 payments due on the account, and if you look at the total reinstatement amount, even without the fees added on the account, it shows that $5,455.01. With the fees, it is $5,771.06. And right now, you're trying to research on the fact that it's supposed to have been modified, and it's not so far behind. Is that correct?
Well, what happened is they had me apply for the wrong kind of loan. The reason I was needing a modification